ultra rare. This is a rare drum because no one bought it. And it wasn't because it was bad. It is actually a fantastic instrument. It's brilliant, but no one bought them, okay? Right? Let's talk about that. This thing was heaved out in like 2007, and this is the Vinnie Paul signature snare drum. Vinnie Paul, Pantera fame, absolute legend of the drum world. You know, we lost him not that long ago and it was devastating. But Vinnie plays gigantic cannons, huge, humongous drums, unbelievable sized drums. And this is an unbelievable sized snare drum, right? This is a 14 by 8. Huge. At the time, this was the biggest drum Pearl had in its catalog for you to pick up. Let me show you the size on this guy. It's my sweet, sweet Brady. Smell that Jarrah goodness. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. This is a 14 by 5, right? This is a normal snare drum. Then we go up a level. This is an original like copper shell free floater, Japanese made one, because Pearl is Japanese, but man, they gave up making things at home a long time ago, but not this one. Yeah, I mean, it does have the free floating system in here, making it a little bit chunker, but you see, this is a traditional big snare drum, like 14 by 6.5, and a little extra. Well, in comes old mate Vinnie. Are you smelling what Vinnie's cooking, right? When we come to, oh, there's the normal snare drum, and oh my goodness. So with its fake snakeskin and its tube lugs with the spikes on it, and like the haggard prison tattoo looking signature on it. Like, you look at this and kind of think, oh, this is a bit of a novelty drum. This is just a bit of dumb fun. And it absolutely is not. This is professional AF. This is maple shell. It's basically a 14 by 8 Pearl Masters snare. And therein lies the first issue. A really common Pearl signature snare drum that's out there, Chad Smith's signature one, right? It's nickel-plated steel. Steel is like the cheapest material you can make a drum out of. Easily get it into a circle and weld it up and send it. But that is an excellent drum, like one of the best steel shell snares you can get. And steel shell snares sound good, loud and ringy, which is good for, you know, Red Hot Chili Peppers. But it's made out of really accessible stuff. It's an accessible size and it looks really nice. So they sold bazillions of them. It's strange seeing the price of them going up now, I guess because, you know, everything turns collectible after a while. But when I was growing up, like, that was the easiest snare to get your hands on secondhand. Well, this is maple shell, and a lot of it. And then yes, there's the looks of it. In 2007, I was still exclusively living out of the Pearl Drummers Forum. So dumb of them to take that away. I reckon they're really gonna regret that. But yeah, I remember when this was launched and we all went, oh, okay, that's a strong visual message. Drummers are very particular about how stuff looks, you know, because it's a passion thing. This drum does not blend in with anything. Ooh, Maple Custom Absolutes in this like candy apple fade thing. And then, oh. You know what I mean? Today, I think this thing looks amazing, right? I mean, you know, with my car channel, I'd rather a car be a little bit ugly than a little bit boring, right? And I'd rather something be really ugly than really boring. And I look at this and go, this is hilarious. The fact that it like brings it home with its 14 by 8 humongous chassis, you know, if it's gonna look like this, it's gotta be bombastic. But with a drum this big and to a professional standard, mate, if you're standing in the drum shop and you're looking at the big rack of snare drums and you're gonna drop this amount of money on a drum, there are so many drums you could get for the cost of this. And then it's, you know, fake snakeskin, which is not a very high res print. In fact, I'd call it low res. And then it's got the haggard, you know, prison tattoo on it with spiked tube lugs. But this has some actual music history to it. Paramore's Misery Business, they used one of these. Yep, they use a 14 by 8 Vinnie Paul Sig snare to get that humongous bombastic sound. And these are rarer than dragon toenail clippings, right? I think there's one for sale that I saw, and it was in Germany. Oh, and you're wondering how I got this one? It was at Cashies. I found it at Cash Converters. There's people asking like $2,000 for one of these. I think I paid like $700. That's a lot of money, but it's a lot of drum, right? This $700 for a 14 by 8 Pearl Masters signature snare? Yes! That said, the strainer that holds the wires, pretty basic. It's like a really simple sensor tone one. Like you look at the one on the Brady, You know, it even swivels. Like, you can point it wherever you want to. Oh, and a shout out to Sabian wires, by the way. Just stick to cymbals, guys. I think I got a week out of them. Yes, I was pounding on this pretty hard with that DXP Prism drum head on it. And yeah, who would have thought I'd break the wires? Never done that before. So yeah, that's a never again purchase. But yeah, that's why no one bought these. It is a maniacal size. It's a maniacal look for a maniacal price. And unless you're a huge Vinnie Paul fan and you're a big metalhead, you're just not gonna get it. You know, you could get a lot of really good drums for the cost of this. And so tuning wise, I want this thing to sound correct. I've put an Evans heavyweight on it. And look at this, it's got a center patch. Is that aluminium or something? Like, my goodness, this thing is designed for damage. I've even put a thicker bottom head on it, a snare side 500, but I've put these smaller wires on it. These are cool double wound ones. Don't they look neat? Because big fat wires, like the failed Sabian ones, it's more stuff pushing on the drum head, which kind of like dampens it a little bit, which I tend to like, but honestly, I want this to be a big, ringy mess. So the smaller wires, less contact on the drum head, give me that disgusting ring. Bang, bang! And I've tuned it low. I never tune snares this low. It's basically a floor tom. Let's put it in the room and see what it does. Very, very big drum. Better than a Brady. Better than the No, you can't be better than the best. That's why Brady's are the best. It's basically a tom. Normally I don't have snare drums this low, but I think you got it with a drum this chunk. Vinnie used Sabian cymbals, so I'm gonna respect that. So I've got an array of Sabians. This is an old 80s one. These are 90s ones. I've got some year 2000s ones. And this cat right here, this is a Sabian Leopard ride. Everyone thinks that I love washy cymbals because I keep using the dark ride all the time. And I keep using the dark ride all the time because it's just the old time of ride cymbals. It just does everything. This is my favorite of the dry, bonky cymbals. This is jazzy in the heavy category. This thing weighs a ton. It's effectively a Zildjian earth ride that someone's actually finished hammering. Gosh, I guess I gotta play the appropriate music first, huh? Big splatty 80s sounding snare, man, it'll do this one. Man, Frank is wiggly. Look at her go. Outer space sandwich! big, fat, giant snare drum would do rock stuff really good in a big, fun, chunky way. Let's make it uncomfortable. What's the most uncomfortable thing I can try and make it do? Oh yeah, that's pretty uncomfortable. We lost the lens in the anarchy. It was Vinnie Paul's spirit that went right up my drumsticks. I couldn't help it. Yeah, you lose a lot of the ghost notes and articulation. Yeah. Hey, how good's the leopard ride, huh? See, like, I love me a good dry ride, and this is just you can't get these anymore. Sabian, what the heck? You ruin your logo and you take the leopard ride away from us. Probably because no one actually bought them. And Frank's gone again. What about something really left field? What have I got? All right. Take it, you savages. Take it.
Premium grade. like a tidal break. To the world, that is already happening. Feels so right. Got the whole world happening. No doubt, no fear, you can't hold me down. It's my time now, baby. Watch me take that crown. To the world, that is already happening. Feels so right. Got the whole world happening. No doubt, no fear, you can't hold me down. It's my time now, baby. Watch me run this town. You can shift the fire, shift the fire. Catch my breeze, breeze. Turn the quiet star to the neon sky. Watch me light it
Have I got any? Oh, actually, this would work really good for this one. What a big fat tubby monster. Does rock so good. So good. What about the chunkiest stuff? And yo, hey, respect. Respect to the leopard ride. Huh? It McJazzes. And the bell. So yeah, it's a big fat honkin' drum. Huge. It's so good for rock stuff though. It's so good for metal stuff though. Jazz stuff? There's just too much distance between the top head and the bottom head for the snare wires to really do anything. So yeah, a lot of ghost notes kind of disappear. Weird. Hey, leopard ride though. Whoa, I'm gonna talk about that in the future. And yeah, look, these are live streamed. You could join the live stream. $2.80 for a whole month. It's cheaper than Twitch. I stream like 5 times a week doing this, 2 times a week doing game stuff, and there's other stuff and Frank stuff. Come on, jump in, mate. Come on, do it. You can do it.